having a do-over today? Because yesterday you were very grouchy. Are you ready for breakfast? You seem to like those socks, huh? What's on the floor? Are you ready to eat? You're not really talking this morning, huh? Can you say good morning? Moses, can you say good morning? There you go. Are you hungry? Are you starving to death? All right, let's go get some food. Let's go. Good morning, everybody. I'm sitting here watching Sandy over at Let's Get Fit. I'm eating an egg sandwich. I have a 3-point English muffin. I have 2 eggs and a piece of fat-free cheese. So 4 points for this, and I have my coffee for 0 smart points. And yeah, I gotta get on the road, so, and I don't have my makeup on. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, name that tune. One of my subscribers this morning said that she likes it when I reference 80s music. So there you go. It is Thursday morning, March the 22nd. Today I'm just going to vlog food, and I'm going to vlog tomorrow my food and my exercise for you guys to kind of see. I feel like I am in a really good rhythm and pattern right now, and this is sort of where you need to be, I think, in order to lose weight on any program, is you need to be in a good rhythm, which often means sort of repetition of healthy habits. So you'll see I eat a lot of the same things or a variation on the same thing during the week. And then, you know, my weekly goals, which are movement, you know, hydration, tracking, like being accountable for what I eat on my app. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And it's repetition. So sometimes I feel like the vlog gets kind of like boring, for a better word. It's kind of boring for you guys, but this is just the life of a Weight Watcher in terms of the program. So I think I'm picking up my new phone this evening, but I have my gym bag packed. I am planning on going to the gym again today. We'll see how that pans out. Based on if my phone is in, then I'm going to be going to the cell phone store and picking up my phone, and so that may throw a wrench into my evening. But I will not be posting a vlog till tomorrow night, which is Friday. And then I do want you all to let me know at the bottom of this in the comments. So on Saturday, did you all like the live weigh-in, or do you prefer a filmed weigh-in? If I do a live weigh-in on Saturday, it will be at 10 a.m. in the morning, and I'll pop on here live and we'll have a little chit chat about my weigh-in and just any questions you all have or comments, or just let me know how you're doing on your weight loss program, your weight loss journey. And then next week, my family is going to be in town at the end of the week, so we'll see if I get anything vlogged. It's more a matter of getting it edited. So we'll do that next week. The following week, I am an Eastern Orthodox Christian, if you're new to my channel. So we celebrate our Easter on a different calendar, and you're welcome to Google Eastern Orthodox Christianity. It's like, if you've ever seen My Big Fat Greek Wedding, Greek Orthodox. I'm not Greek, I'm American, but we're in the American Orthodox Church, the OCA, Orthodox Church of America, so you can Google that as well if you want. But anyway, we have a different calendar than the Western Christians, and so we will be celebrating our Holy Week a week after yours, you guys's this year. And so I have Holy Week and then Easter, and I do not plan on vlogging much, if at all, during Holy Week, so just be aware of that. And there's lots of other great YouTubers that you guys can go watch, or you can go check out my old videos. But yeah, just wanted to give you the heads up on that, and I really appreciate you all understanding limitations and boundaries on my end, because YouTube and you guys are very important to me at this stage of my journey. I I just really need the accountability. I will still be weighing in during the time that my family's here, and that, you know, I will be going to my meetings. That is something that is a weekly goal for me, is to go to my meetings. And that does not change no matter what I'm doing. I will make every effort. So unless I'm deathly ill or I'm traveling and can't find a meeting, and you guys have seen that, I am very committed to going every week to my meeting. So I will be doing that and talking to you guys about that. But yeah, post a comment down below if you like the live or the recorded weigh-ins, and I will try to accommodate. Oops, you fell. I'll try to accommodate you guys as much as I possibly can, just because you all are so good to me, and I love that you know, want to be here for me, and I want to be here for you guys as well. So I will see you at lunchtime. Here is Wednesday's lunch. I have a 5-point serving of the veggie lasagna that I made the other day. I'm using whole wheat noodles, so 2 ounces of that is 5 points. The rest is the dose of daily pepper, crock-pot sauce. You can do a Google search to find that recipe. It's a dose of daily pepper. Her website, she has all kinds of recipes on there. 0-point sauce, mushrooms, eggplant, onions, and fat-free mozzarella cheese. This is 1/4 of a cup on here. And then I have my salad over here that has 1 point's worth of the Kirkland cheese. It's 2 tablespoons of the cheese from Kirkland at Costco. So 1 point there. I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of this dressing. It's the light Olive Garden Italian. 2 tablespoons is 1 point. And then I have 0 points worth of pineapple. So 5, 6, 7 smart points for lunch. And of course, a Zevia over there. I love this stuff. This is just the regular cola flavor. Hey everybody, it's me. Leaving work a little late tonight. There are just days that are just, I had a good day, but you know, sometimes we have to tell patients things that are just terrible, and it's just sad. It's really sad. So anyway, that was kind of a sad way to end the shift today. Just giving people bad news, and I don't know. God bless the doctors, and God bless the patients, and just remind you of what to be thankful for, and to be thankful, because you never know when you're going to be that patient that gets that news. It's just terrible. And also a good reminder to just, you know, we've been given a body that we can take care of. We have that option to do, you know, and it's not your fault. I'm not saying it's your fault when you get a diagnosis like that, but we do have an opportunity to take care of ourselves, and we need to utilize that opportunity, which means going in for our yearly exams and getting our mammograms and getting our colonoscopies, all the things that we don't want to do, so that, you know, things can be caught early on. And then also just to take care of our bodies by thinking about what we're putting into our bodies, you know. And gosh, I just, you know, do you ever really have a good excuse for putting something crappy in your body? You know, I don't know. It just seems like we should be good caretakers of what we've been given. Whatever you believe, whatever your belief system is, you know, that we've been given this amazing thing in our, you know, physical selves, and we abuse ourselves. And really, self-love and self-care involves taking care of this physical body that we have to the best of our ability, you know, and being thankful that we have healthy bodies when our bodies are healthy. Anyway, just, you know, food for thought for me. And it's so funny because, you know, I'm leaving the hospital right now, and my husband sent me a text and said, what do you want for dinner? And it's like, well, I want, you know, what do I really want? I want a big old hamburger and some french fries, because it's been a long day. It's been a good day, but a hard day, and emotionally taxing at the end there. And I'd like a hamburger with french fries, a Diet Coke. I'm drinking water right now. A Diet Coke. Let's see what else. Preferably some chocolate. And the reality is, I said, well, I'd like a salad. So he's going to go get me a salad. With the salad that I'm getting comes with feta cheese. So I said, no feta. I am going to have some chips and salsa on the side, though, I think. So, oh my goodness, you guys. Anyway, so that was my day. It's been great on plan. I did have around 4 o'clock, I had a snack, because I was starting to get really hungry, and I was afraid that if I didn't have a snack this afternoon, then when I got home, I would be so hungry. I'd be overly hungry and then overeat, which is I guess I just have a self-control problem in that area, because if I get really hungry, it seems like it takes a while for my body to register that I've eaten. I don't know if you guys are like that, but it's like, I'm starving, you know. That's like a Chris Farley reference, if you're wondering. But you just eat, and then you're like, I can't get, you know, I'm hungry. And then before you know it, you're over full, and you're miserable because you overdid it. So yeah, I had and I didn't get to film it because we were busy, but I had a Premier Protein and hard-boiled eggs. 2 of those little hard-boiled eggs in a pack. So 2 Smart Point snack for this afternoon. Then I'm going to go have this salad and some chips and some salsa. Oh, and it looks like the highway is already congested. So that's the story. I'll show you guys dinner, and then check in with you guys tomorrow for another full day of eating. Okay, here is dinner. It is a shrimp salad with some of these little crunchies on it. I'm going to just count like maybe 1 or 2 points for that. And then a side of dressing. This is their avocado ranch. I'm going to do the fork dip test, and I'm going to put some salsa on top. So we'll see how much of that I eat. And then my husband also brought me some chips. So I'll have 12 of these for 4 Smart Points. Verizon said our phones are in. So we are off to get our telephones. Our telephone. Does anyone say telephone anymore? Asher, do you say telephone?
Not really.
Hey everyone. It's me. I'm out getting just a short walk-in because I didn't have my 10,000 steps. And I want at least 11,000. So I was at 8 or 9,000, something like that. But I just hit 10. And we went and picked up our new phones tonight, so that was fun. But I don't know how to vlog on my new one, so I probably will just finish up the vlog for today and tomorrow on this phone, and then switch over to the other one once I get it all figured out. So, but yeah, good night. Aside from just running around and getting ourselves figured out. It's almost 8 o'clock, so I'm gonna get home and get my phone out. My husband had to go pick his up because his phone got routed to a different store. You know, that's how it always goes in life, huh? You think something's gonna go one way and it goes the opposite. Good morning, pumpkins. Good morning. Say hi. Can you say hi? Are you being shy? everybody, here is breakfast this morning. I'm doing 2 eggs for 0 smart points, a piece of fat-free cheese for 1 smart point, so that's 1 right there, a smart bagel for 3 smart points, which is 4 total, and 1 Morningstar Farm sausage patty, which is 1 smart point, so that's a 5 total breakfast sandwich I'm making, and I'm going to have 1 point's worth of coffee. Okay, here's my coffee fixings. I am using the Starbucks iced coffee. This is the blonde roast unsweetened. 1 tablespoon of this Coffee Mate sugar-free creamer, and 1/2 of a cup of the Califia Farms unsweetened vanilla almond milk. So I'm counting a point, even though it's technically 0. I think I'm gonna count 1 point. I'm not sure. Morning, friends. It's 6 a.m. I am headed out early this morning. Got to stop by Walmart really fast on my way in. It's Friday. I have not eaten my breakfast yet, so I'm not going to vlog just yet. I'm going to go eat my breakfast sandwich on the way to Walmart. Here we go. We're going to have a busy day at work. We've got just crazy stuff going on. So, hopefully I'll get my steps in. I got in 10,000 something yesterday, so I'm hoping for 11,000 today. I'll see you in a minute. Maybe. Wait. Yeah. We're jamming out. It's Friday, friends. 1971. I was not even born. Believe it or not, I was born in 72. Okay, I just ran through Walmart. And I was successful. There was this really, really nice lady in the electronics department. So I got my new phone yesterday, but, and it's all activated, so I have to bring it with me because it's my phone. I'm recording on my old phone because I haven't figured out quite, sorry you guys, you're crooked. Haven't figured out quite what I'm doing yet on the new one. And haven't had time to figure it out, actually. But, you know, I don't want to drop my phone. The guy put some sort of cool, like, protectant over the screen. It's like a liquid protectant that it has a warranty on it and everything, which was cool. So, like, if it, you know, does drop and the screen ever cracks, it has a warranty on that. And then, of course, I have phone insurance, but I still got an OtterBox. And it was so great because I went in and I found an OtterBox and they said they were $35. It was actually $25 at the register. So that is well worth it to keep your phone from cracking. I don't know if you guys have ever had that happen, but I've dropped mine face down on tile before, actually at the hospital many times. I've had phone. Well, I could tell you some phone stories. Let's see. So you know, this is going to be gross, so you may want to fast forward if you have a funky tummy, but like when you're talking about medical stuff. But so my scrubs, so in labor and delivery, we wear OR scrubs much of the time, and so the first teaching hospital that I ever worked in are OR scrubs. So you come in and you change into scrubs. They need to be clean to go into the OR because you never know when you're going to have to run to the OR and circulate a case. In other words, be the nurse in the OR for a C-section or, you know, whatever. So I put these scrubs on, and the only pockets that they have in these scrubs were a front breast pocket, like right over your chest, and a back, you know, butt pocket, basically, hip pocket in the very back. And they just sort of hang open. So you can either put your cell phone in your butt pocket and then, you know, it falls out when you sit down, or you put it in your breast pocket and every time you bend over it falls out. Well, I've forgotten to take my phone out, you know, in situations where I'm running around like a crazy person. And you always carry your phone. Your phone is great in a hospital situation because, like, if you need to do a quick drug calculation, or you need to pull up, you know, Mosby's or one of your books that has medications in it, or your calendar or whatever, you need to have your phone. So it's great. Or like if somebody says this patient has a, you know, placenta increta, you can go, oh, I don't know what that is, and you can Google it really fast. So, you know, so at least you can act like you know what the doctors you're talking about. So they will pull out stuff you've never heard of before, and you'll be like, what? You know, or like a lab test that you're like, what is that test for? I have never heard of that. I'm still every day at the hospital learning that, you know, the doctors yesterday ordered some crazy genetic screening I had never heard of. So we were Googling it, trying to figure out what to order specifically, but what is my point? Oh, so I've been over before while pushing with a patient. That's a whole other descriptive thing, and have had my phone fall into body fluids. And then the very best is when my phone has fallen into urinal. So we empty the Foley catheters, and we have patients that we have to empty them every hour so we can measure urine output. And the Foley catheter hangs, you know, on the bed. It's down low, and so and you don't want to lift the Foley catheter up in the air because the urine goes back up inside the bladder. That's not good. So you bend down and you empty into like a cylinder so you can measure how much urine output they have. And my phone popped right into the cylinder. So I've had that happen. And then I've had phones like when I, you know, run to the bathroom and you pull your scrub pants down and your phone goes flying because you forgot it was in there, and it goes face down to the tile and it cracked. So, all of that to say that as a nurse, I would recommend, if you're a nurse out there, new nurse, get an OtterBox for your phone. And if you can get something that's waterproof, it's a good idea. And then always carry insurance on your phone. We have patients steal phones. I can't even tell you how many times we've had stuff stolen because the nurse set our phone down for 1 second and boom, it's gone. So you just gotta, you know, watch it. Just watch it. All right, there's my phone PSA. All to say that I have a new phone. How is this Weight Watchers related? Well, I'm going to use the new phone to vlog on my Weight Watchers channel. So there you go. There's the link. Man, I can make anything Weight Watchers related. So hopefully I'll get that all set up and we'll see how that works. I've got to get KindMaster, you know, over on my phone, my new phone, and hopefully all of that flows over because I paid for a year of KindMaster editing. So yeah, that's the story with that, and I love the phone. It's like I feel like I'm on Star Trek or Star Wars or something. I have the S9 Plus from Samsung. My husband got his last night, and he is a fish out of water with Android because he's been an iPhone guy. And he's like, he was telling the guy at Verizon, he's like, there's too much on the phone. And the guy's like, listen, he's like, someday, and this guy has an iPhone. He goes, someday the iPhone will catch up. He told my husband. He said, the camera on this is great. I mean, there's so much, you know, great stuff. My husband's like, all I want on here are this is classic iPhone user. I'm not cracking on either one because I used to have iPhone. I liked it okay. I'm an Android person. My husband and Asher, they are iPhone people. And the only reason we did this is because we buy one Samsung, get one free. And my husband was up, he needed a new phone. And so, and now even though you can upgrade, that doesn't really mean anything. It used to mean they would give you a phone at a big discount. And now it just means other things. But that's a whole other rant. So my husband's like, I just want my phone for pictures so that I can call people and so that I can listen to my music. Okay, everybody, let's be careful. I know that there's someone pulled over on the side of the road, but let's not get all crazy now. We got construction on the left and someone pulled over on the right. Lord have mercy on everybody. So he has his phone, so last night he was like, can you show me, you know, all this stuff? And then finally I said, hey, I've got to go to bed. I'll do like a little Android class for you tomorrow night. We'll sit down with our phones and we'll get them all squared away. So we're going to do that tonight. Okay, anyway, I am just doing allegedly just doing food vlogs yesterday and today. So I'm gonna stop talking here, and next up I will show you guys lunch. Oh, if I don't knock the camera off the thing. Here it's Friday's lunch. I have actually this is the last piece of my 1-point frittata. So it has 2 eggs in there, fat-free cheese, and some veggies, and some Mexican spices. I have a salad here that has 2 tablespoons of Kirkland cheese for 1 point, and I'm gonna put a point's worth of the Olive Garden light Italian on that. So a 2-point salad, so 3 points. Then I also have a Greek yogurt here for 2 smart points. This is my favorite flavor. I just love anything coconut, you guys, I'm crazy. And I'm gonna put some blueberries on top of that. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and a Zevia. And then I also had a Premier Protein as a snack earlier because I am at lunch a little bit late today. Yay, it's Friday. Okay, so I got a little haul today at work, which is weird. But one of my friends sells Mary Kay, so I got some of the Mary Kay Lash Intensity Mascara. Have you guys tried this stuff? This is what it looks like. Here's what the wand looks like. I always want to know what the wand looks like, you know? It's big. Look at that. So I'm going to try that out. And then I also got, well, I got a few things from her because she gave me a little bit of a discount. But I got this clear proof set. This is the Acne set. It comes with like 4 products. But this is what I was thinking, because you know when my rosacea gets really bad, I was thinking about maybe trying some of this because it has that salicylic acid. Is that right? Anyway, this, you know what I'm talking about. I know you do. So I did that, and then, oh, let me show you. I'm still vlogging on my old camera because I'm still trying to figure this out. But here's my new phone. Isn't she pretty? I got the purple one. So it's actually purple in the back, and it has like a double camera, and it's just like the coolest thing ever. Love it. So here I am on Facebook. Actually, I just got on Facebook today. So, but it's really, really nice. The dealer guy put like a clear coat over the front screen, so hopefully it won't like smash, and I got insurance on it, and I was watching videos on it today, and it has this is the S9 Plus from Samsung, and it has like stereo speakers on it, which is so exciting. And then it also has the SD card capability. So it came with 64 things of storagey things, and you can add more with the SD card. So you can add up to 400 megabytes, gigabytes, something bytes, big bytes of storage. So in terms of music storage, because I love to listen to music when I'm working out, when I'm walking, when I'm driving. I can store all my music on this phone. I also read. I have a Kindle Paperwhite, and I also have a Kindle Fire. One of the kids gave me theirs, because one year we bought them Kindle Fires off of QVC, and they like to read paper books. They're big book snobs, my boys are, and they love to read, but they don't like to read on a Kindle. So Judah does read some of his textbooks on his Kindle, but Asher just ended up giving me his. So I have that. I don't use it very often because I like the Paperwhite, because there's not so much light in your face. But when we're traveling and stuff, I like to bring just one device, and so I like to have my Kindle on my phone. So I have my Kindle on my phone, and I have, you know, all these books that I couldn't keep downloaded on this phone. I really like this phone. This is the Note 5 that I record on, and I really, like, I have a special place in my heart for this camera. So that lady has on a cool hat. So it's kind of bittersweet because I do love this phone, but this phone has no capability in terms of expanding the memory on it, and so I couldn't have anything else on this phone except for my vlog stuff. And then even before I was vlogging, like I just couldn't have more than maybe 2 records on here, or, you know, I had to get rid of my pictures all the time because there's just not a lot of memory on this phone. And that was one of the downfalls with the Samsung Note 5. So I'm hoping with the 9 Plus that I can just keep it forever and ever and for a really long time. And like I said, we got this deal. I'm so glad that I sent back, whoa, we're wiggling. I'm so glad that we sent back the iPhone when I got it, because then this deal came where we buy one, get one free on Verizon, and my husband was able to upgrade his phone as well. So it was win-win. And you know, you kind of think, well, I don't need a phone, and I definitely don't need anything. I don't need, you know, all this memory to put stuff on. But it sure is nice to have, and it sure is convenient. Like, I use my GPS on my phone all the time. I use my phone at work, you know, probably every 5 minutes to look up different types of things pertaining to the medical field and what I do for a living. So, you know, I feel like I need it. And I'm like, what did we do before we had our phones, you know? Like, I went walking last night, and I didn't have my new phone. It wasn't charged up or something. I didn't have my phone with me. And I'm so used to listening to music or a podcast or something. And I was like, what did my grandmother used to walk all the time. So my grandmother was always on some kind of diet. She was so funny. Her name was Doris. And she's the one that taught me how to knit and how to crochet. Well, she taught me how to crochet. And then I taught myself to knit after she kind of showed me some basic stuff. But she was a big walker. So she was always funny. I would go visit her every summer for 2 weeks. And we just had certain things that we would do. She was a great cook. And she cooked really classic things. Like, her pot roast was always the best pot roast, you know, stuff like that. She made everything out of the Betty Crocker cookbook. And if she had a party, it was always immaculate. Like, if she would have a ladies' tea, and she would have every kind of little tea sandwich or whatever. And she collected candlewick china. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's like candlewick glassware. And she loved African violets. She was just really cool. But every night after dinner, she would take a walk, and I would go with my grandfather. We would go swimming. She lived in back when I used to visit her every summer, she lived in a really big, like, condo complex that had a pool. So we would go down to the pool and swim. She lived in Georgia, so we'd eat dinner like around probably 4:30 or 5, and then we would go do our evening swim, because we always did a morning swim and an evening swim. And she would go take her walk, and she never had, you know, even though she had like a Discman, remember those? Cassette thing that I would watch her listen to music and stuff. She never would take that with her. She would just go walk, and she'd walk for like an hour. And nowadays I just think, gee, like who just, you know, walks in the quiet? I hope people do, because I think that is so refreshing. So yesterday when I was walking, I was thinking of her, and I was like, oh, my Muzzy would love that I'm walking. And that we called her Muzzy, M-U-Z-Z-Y. And I was like, she would love that I'm walking. And anyway, she's just great. So I sure do miss my grandmother. Anyway, what else can I tell you? I told you all my parents are here. I don't know if I'm going to see them this weekend. I want to see them, but they're pretty stressed out right now. Oh, well, we don't have a lane over here. I promise you all that my temper on these roads just flares inside of me, and it takes everything that I have to just be nice. Right now, I'm so tired of the construction work. It is never ending, and it makes me tired, very tired. Alrighty, so I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what I'm doing for dinner. I just, you know, I really want a glass of wine tonight. See, this is the thing that happens on Fridays. On Fridays, I feel like I have apple stuck in my teeth. If you're wondering why I keep doing that, I just had an apple. But yeah, so I really want a glass of wine. Oh, sir, you're going to be angry at me. There, I moved up so you could get by. And I don't know what else. Oh, I want pizza. But I can have pizza like tomorrow. See, if I eat pizza, pizza really makes me retain water. Even, well, I guess if I did those little pizza, what are they called? Why do I want to say Fallout wraps? Like Fallout Boy. Flat out wraps. I can make a pizza on one of those. Remember I was making those a couple weeks ago and they were so good. But I don't know. I don't know what's for dinner. I will show you guys when I figure it out. I'll probably get home. My husband will be like, let's go eat dinner. And I'll say, no. I have weigh-in tomorrow and I don't want to mess it up. We do have some sweet potatoes, and a sweet potato sounds really good. And we have some fish. I could make some fish and a sweet potato. Now that doesn't sound good. That sounds like mush. You know how sometimes your food, like the texture of your food, the thought of the texture of your food just makes you kind of go, bleh. I feel like everything I've been eating lately is like mushy. And that's why yesterday I went and got those pretzel thins and crunched them, because I just want like crunchy. And like a sweet potato and fish sounds like mushy. Alright, I don't know. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Here is dinner so far. I have a piece of tilapia with lemon pepper from Penzeys on it. I have half of this huge sweet potato. I'm going to count that as 3 smart points, and broccoli. The broccoli and the fish are 0, and the sweet potato is 3 smart points. Okay, ending the night with a rather big glass of wine. Not in my Weight Watcher glasses, mind you. But anyway, that's about 8 ounces worth of wine right there. So, gonna go drink some wine, hang out with my family, and close the vlog out now. So I will see you guys tomorrow for weigh-in, and I hope you had a great day. Bye.